Whew. That's a tough ride. That was a real tough ride. Well, good morning guys. So this is my, well, this will be my second ride out on the beautiful GSX-R750. It's 10 o'clock in the morning here, and unfortunately it's still, I think it's either -1 or 0. Certainly isn't above 0 at the minute. But this is pretty much the last Sunday I'll be able to get out for a little while due to other commitments, so I really do want to try and get out. I've just walked up the drive and nearly slipped over though, so it's a little scary to say the least, I think. But let's give this a go. I'll be nice and careful. Make sure I've got it in boring mode, and let's get through here. Yep, so there's plenty of ice on the ground here. Probably not the best idea I've ever had, but it will warm up later and this will all burn off, so it's going to be a lovely day. It's just right now it's pretty awful, so let's just be careful, eh? There's ice everywhere here. I think on the main roads it'll be a bit better, so obviously there's cars. I've been going up and down these roads. It's just these back roads are pretty awful. So let's just be super careful here. Oh, it is freezing. I can feel it cutting through my forehead. I'm not going to enjoy these right hand turns with the ice, definitely not. Whoo! Scary Mary! Oh, beautiful sunshine! Come on! Come on, sunshine, come on! Make this a better place to be. Oh, it's very slippy, very slippy. Oh, I'm not enjoying this. If I can get my way through this though, it'll pay off later. Because it'll be lovely later on. Might get up to 5 degrees or maybe 6. Yeah, I can, even in a straight line I can feel the back wheel jigging about a bit. Yeah, this probably wasn't a great idea. Feels very strange on the back end. Whew. Oh well, I've got to drop it sometime, haven't I? May as well be today. I hope I don't know, because I don't think I'll have enough tears inside of me for the continuous crying. So we're going to get off to Matlock today with a bit of luck, and I'm going to meet my friend on his Triumph Bonneville. So Paul should be waiting for me, and then at Halford's in Bilston. He's alright, he's got a cruiser, so he's pretty planted, he is. Wow, there's lots of ice here. Oh, not enjoying this. I've had better ideas. I've had much better ideas. Excuse the sniffing and stuff, I've got a cold as well. Do not use front brake. Yeah, if you use your front brake in this, the wheel will just, well, could go straight under you and you'll end up on your face. So it's back brake all the way. It's going to be a glorious day. Let's just see if we can get through this. About 12 o'clock it'll get nice and really sunny, high sun. Should burn all the frost off. I've got new tyres on as well. This is sketchy. Back brake, not front brake. I don't like this roundabout at all. It's very tight and it's got a camber on it, and now it's got ice on it. So if it's going to happen, it's probably going to be here. Thank you. Scary stuff. Confront your fears. There's one thing confronting your fears, and there's another thing being really stupid, eh? Well, I'm getting the hang of these gears a little bit better this morning. And I'm getting used to putting my knees on the tank and taking the weight off my fingers a bit. They're already getting freezing cold, whereas yesterday they was quite warm, even though it was cold. So I don't know whether I've done them up too tight, the gloves, or I don't know. What a beautiful day it's going to be if we can get through this freezing fog and cold air. If we can get through this, it's going to be lovely later, and I'll regret not going out later on if I was sitting at home. Get some warmth in these tyres. Well, I hope this mic's working and everything again. It came out pretty good the last vid. I was quite pleased with it. Don't front brake, don't front brake. Another horrendous turn. Man, it's getting foggy down here. The camera's not fogged up. See if Paul's there on his beautiful bonnet. What am I going to do with this visor? Got a B&Q over here, but never fit anything in my boot, have I? He'll be here in a minute. Perfectly executed turn. I'm impressed with myself. That doesn't happen very often. Right, Paul's here. Look at that. Got to show your bike off, mate. That's a beautiful bike, that is, mate.
Very shiny.
I really like that bike.
Very shiny.
So,
Dead comfortable.
is it?
Yeah.
Get on it. Make sure I don't do these up too tight. Wow. Look at that. Try that, mate. It's a little different. Wow. This is awesome, man. I've got to get me a cruiser. What a difference, eh? Hey?
What else to do that ball before we go?
He could do. Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
No rush, it's a... We're just going to change Paul's bulbs out. There's a bulb gone in the front there. One light bulb changed. Perfect job. Right then. Let's try this again. Yeah, baby! Happy days! See if I can get these mirrors sorted, because I can't see a bleeding thing at the minute out of them. It's a bit better. And off we go. So Paul's a much more experienced rider than I am. He's been riding for a fair few years. And he's just got back on a bike after having quite a bad accident on his previous one, where he did all his shouldering. I think it was the right side of his body that he hit. I think someone pulled out on him and he T-boned. So I'm really glad that he's decided to, you know, now he's sort of better. Now he's decided to come out again. But the trouble is, for me anyway, is that Paul goes off like a rocket. He seems to forget that I'm brand new at this. pretty much. But again, the advice I've got for you guys is you ride your own ride. If he wants to go off and ride his ride, then just let him continue to do that. I'm not going to try and keep up with him. Because that would be silly. It would take me out of my comfort zone. So he'll wait for me a little bit down here if we get separated. There's no panic, no rush. I'm not in a rush to die, mate. So, and the road conditions are not good for, you know, zooming off. So let's just take it nice and steady. I think I know where I'm going up to Warsaw anyway. But yeah, the roads are still pretty diabolical and the fog's pretty bad, so not sure how it's looking on the camera at the minute. I bet it's proper bad. Misted over. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense when I'm talking, when I'm trying to concentrate. It's really tough to do that. Bike don't care. Bike's like, yeah, whatever, bit of fog. But the trouble is, because I've put this mic mod on the camera on my Hero 7 Black, it's obviously not waterproof anymore and everything's soaking at the minute, so I'm probably going to explode the camera at some point, which is a big shame. Why GoPro didn't make it with a 3.5-inch jack, I'll never know. Absolutely ridiculous that you have to buy a massive mic mod for it. Brakes nice and smooth. We're going to stop halfway to get some petrol and to change out the camera battery. It's a bit twitchy today. Different roads, I suppose. Oh, this one's a slippy one. Not enjoying that one at all. And I can't see a thing at my visor again. Just give it a wipe. And again, I can't bloody see. So I suppose I've got to get some proper visor cleaner, because that's ridiculous. It's just it's like looking through a frosted piece of glass at the minute. So there's some good roads to Matlock from where we live. It's all A38, to Burton and Derby and places like that. The only trouble with that is because you're riding a lot faster in the cold. It's quite a hell of a lot colder. And yeah, my fingers are already feeling it, got to be honest with you. But we want to play through this because we know it's going to be, if this all burns off, it'll be a scorching day. Well, not scorching, but it'll be brilliant sunshine, hopefully. But that's not going to happen till about 12:30ish. Let's see how we do, eh? Do I wipe this visor or do I leave it? I just know if I wipe it, it's going to be probably even worse, but I've got no choice. It's absolutely covered. There you go, that's a little better. I bet the camera's covered as well. There you go, look, see, there was no panic, slowed down for me, I caught up, no problem whatsoever. He's a good lad, Paul, but I do like to let him ride his ride. Apart from my hands, everything else is warm, but obviously my face pretty cold at the minute, so I'm having to leave the visor a little bit open to try and stop it fogging up. Hey, neutral, easy peasy. Come on, let's clean this visor. Got a little windscreen wiper on my gloves. Doesn't seem to be doing much though, to be honest. Well, I'm getting the hang of my old gears, my pull-offs and my stops and my slowdowns. Seem to be getting the hang of them now. It's sort of second nature after a little bit, and you stop thinking about it. Still only using back brake at the moment because these roads look treacherous, and I think because I'm putting my knees in the tank more, my wrists are not hurting as much as they did yesterday. That was quite painful yesterday. A lot better today, but we are going to be on a few little roads like this for a while, so let's see how we do. The clutch lever, well, like I said yesterday, way too far out. I'm having to really stretch to grab that, and that hurts my fingers quite a bit, so I've got to get some shorter levers on this. But there's Paul's bike, his Triumph Bonneville. Beautiful bike, love those cruisers. I'm definitely going to have a look, see if I can afford an older cruiser, maybe in the summer or next year, because they are lovely. And sitting on it, it was like sitting in an armchair. It was wonderful. Neutral's very simple to find on this bike. I used to have trouble with that on my Honda, but here it just seems to notch in straight away. How's it going, mate? You alright?
Yeah.
Not bad, mate. Where you off to? Where you off to? Ah, okay, mate. Where you off to?
We was off to the quad, but I'm going up.
We're going to Matlock.
Hey?
Matlock.
You go to Matlock? Right.
See you later, mate. Lovely, man. Lovely, lovely bike, man. Beautiful Kawasaki. There you go. That's my first interaction out of the way with other bikers. It's quite nice. Really friendly around here though. Birmingham and the Black Country, people are exceptionally friendly, which is nice. I like living here. Here's another one who had his radio on. Paul likes to ride with his music on. I just don't get that. How can you be aware of what's going on around you when you've got music blaring out? But he seems to get on all right with it. It's not something I would do. I'd never do that. But yeah, each to their own, I suppose. Maybe because he's more used to it than I am. Or can I stop? Yes. Only just. It's my second ride out in 20 years. This is.
Canada, it's fucking worse than this.
Yeah?
Canada's
Cool, man. Yeah, I'm the same. Can't see. That's a beautiful bike, man. Beauty bike. Eh?
like them.
Alright then. I can touch the floor on it. Yeah, you watch how you go, mate. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm going straight. There he is. There you go, see? No panic. Oh, it's so misty, man. Can't see a thing. I gotta sort that out. It's not the inside of the visor because it's got that fog shield on it. That's fine. It's the outside. It's just I must have used the wrong product on it. I'm gonna use some NAF glass cleaner, and it obviously didn't like that, did it? That's just mental. Where the lens is getting on. That working? Right, so this is Walsall. In Walsall at the minute. My old stomping ground. I used to drink down here every Friday and Saturday night. Used to come down Walsall. If we wanted a treat, we used to go up Birmingham to the clubs. I used to like coming down here. Keep up with him a little bit more so we don't get split up. But man, just a quick pull on that accelerator and whew, Jesus, scary. Really scary. We're away, so Arboretum's on the right, I think. Also Arboretum. And then a couple of miles the roads get a bit better. Dual carriageways, etc. Man, I've still got to sort these turns out. I'm alright going left, I think. It's right. I can't get the hang of right, and I don't know why. Is that normal? The right turns, they scare the hell out of me. Left ones, they seem to be fine. Yeah, look. Easy peasy. If you've got a friend that you go out with and he's just going to go off into the distance, take my advice. Honestly guys, don't, keep riding within your limits. Let him go. He's fine. He'll soon realise that you're not behind him, and if he's a friend he'll slow down and stop for you. It's no problem at all. But the last thing you want to do is thinking, oh, he can do it, so I should be able to do it, and he's going to take the mick out of me if I don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life, and it's not worth smashing your bike up for. So you just ride your own ride, even if you're in a group ride. If you're in a group ride and you lose them, so what, you lose them. As long as you know where you're going to, you can sort of find your own way through. But the last thing you want to do is try and keep up. Well, it's so foggy, I think I'm going to destroy this camera. And all the connections are exposed. Should put some blue tack on them. Oh, it's bumpy. Oh, Can't stop my nose running. I used to have that as a kid. As soon as I go out on the bike, flaming nose runs all the time. Wow, check me out on my gear shifts. Oh god, that was scary. He wanted to go straight into me then. Not very nice of him. Oh, still alive. The left hand's getting really cold now, trying to grab for that clutch all the time. Got to get them levers sorted and the suspension. So the one thing that this bike hasn't got, which is a shame, it hasn't got a petrol gauge, so I don't know how much petrol I've got in there. And what it does is it has a petrol warning light, so when you get low, I think when there's a gallon left, it starts flashing at you, and then it goes to a solid light when you're about to run out or something like that. But unfortunately you don't know when that's going to happen. So we're going to fill up anyway, unless I need to fill up sooner, but we're going to get halfway there and fill the bikes up. God, it's getting wetter. Misty, misty. I have faith in the fact that it will be better later. See, look, he got through the light, I didn't. So hopefully, yeah, see, just pulls over for me. Fantastic, that's how it should be. Look after your friends, especially on bikes. Don't want any stress on a bike, you just want to enjoy yourself. There you go, wasn't too bad, was it? Wow. I value my license too much to speed or to go through red lights. Sometimes it's unavoidable to go through red lights, especially on a bike and wet roads and ice, but I'm an advocate for safety, and where possible, I can do one where I'll be stopping at a red light or amber light and trying to keep to the speed limits. Yeah, I couldn't do without my car with my family, so do everything I can to keep my license, which at the moment is clean. Come on, fog, burn off, mate, lift it up. This is mental. I thought it would have lifted by now. It's only 11:30, so maybe 12 o'clock, half 12, it'll start brightening up. Oh, I can see a bit of sunshine. It's trying. It's trying to come out, guys. I reckon it's 0 degrees still, maybe 1. 1 degree. Do we only need 1? As long as we got 1. You see the fog getting bluer, so there's blue skies behind that fog. Can't even see which gear I'm in with this misty visor. Oh, it's a blue sky. Look, is it blue sky? Oh, come on, please be right, Dave. I really planned this out last night. I thought, yeah, looked at all the weather and the Met Office, and I said the fog would go and it would be glorious, although very cold. So glorious was the word I took. Fantastic. Here it comes. Got a windscreen wiper. And here we go, these are better roads now, I think. We used to go to a pub up here on the left when we was kids. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's a mad pub. God, this road's horrible. Bouncy all over the place. was it, the voting. That was the pub. We used to travel all the way out here with the girls to woo them. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Lifesaver. Always do your lifesaver. Always do your lifesaver. Because it does exactly what it says on the tin. Saves your life. Man, this helmet. This visor, man. See a damn thing. Hello world. Just opened the visor and everything looks bright and rosy. Oh no, we've got a right turn. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm having trouble with right turns, guys. Does that sound normal to you? Left turns look fine. Woohoo! Let them get on with it. Trying to get some feeling back in my left hand. Can't see much out the left mirror. See my elbows. Right mirror's better now, I've adjusted it. Oh, my visor's clearing up. Now the fog's going. Excellent. That's the trouble with these dual carriageways. You think, oh, nice roads, you know, great, but you're going a lot faster on them and you've got more wind hitting you. So your hands, if you haven't got heated grips, man, your hands get so cold. And when you try and, well, when I try and stretch out for the clutch, I can't actually feel the lever on my hand. So until I start pulling. There's Frankie and Benny's here. Oh, that's a shame. I was going to have a rest my hand. Yep, left I'm fine. Right, man, my brain doesn't want me to turn right. I'm having a mental struggle here with my brain. It's saying nope. Is off. Let's open it up a little. Wow! Oh my god! Oh, that is wonderful. Well, it's too cold to do that, and I'm too inexperienced. Laugh at me all you like. God, my hand's freezing. Freezing. Trying to wiggle my fingers. I bet Paul's nice and warm on that. What do you reckon? All that heat around the engine going into his legs. Nice big screen on the front. I don't know if he covers his hand though. Can't remember. A lot of wind at the speed. I do 60. I think we can go 70 on this road actually. It's a dual carriageway, it's a dual road, it's got barriers in the centre. So unless it says otherwise, this is a 70. I think Paul heard me. Well, hopefully you can see a little bit better now at the camera. I can see at my visor, which is cracking. I gave it a clean last night and really scrubbed it, soapy water, and then I got some glass cleaner and made it all sparkle, but I presume the glass cleaner, yeah, I suppose it's good for your house, your windows in your house, but not for a visor. I think you have to get alcohol, ones with alcohol in. I'll have a look at that when I get back. See what the genius of the internet tells me. Beautiful sunny day. Oh yeah, I'm comfy, my wrists are fine, my neck's actually quite fine, everything's warm apart from my left hand and my right thumb for some reason. I don't know what's going on with my thumb. Weird, isn't I? And the bike seems to be enjoying it. Frost has gone off the roads, it's drying up. Wow, what a day. I would have kicked myself later if I hadn't have gone out. I'd have been like, ah, look at the sunshine. He's going to stop here, is he? Should we get some fuel? Do you reckon? Yeah, good lad. He has got telepathy. He's reading my mind. Oh, shall I use the front brake? Yeah, let's get the front brake going. Hey, beautiful! Right, so some petrol, change your battery and it will be away again. Where's he gone? Oh! Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. It's all you need. Little bit of sunshine, little bit of fuel, a little bit of a gap to get out. Go! Perfecto mundo! Oh, it's looking like it's getting foggy again. Ooh. Well, we're getting on with it, guys. Sorry I didn't talk at all there. I was just enjoying the ride and concentrating on the fog. It was really, really foggy, hard to see. Big old scary dual carriageways. It's good to just stay out the way and, you know, lane position one sort of thing. But we're getting on there now. I'm not sure how far it is to go, but it shouldn't be too far now. It's still icy here in the shade, which is not good. Can't get too complacent. Well guys, it's very frosty here still. It's 12:30 now and it's still frosty. There's still frost on the grass, on the walls. So yeah, probably wasn't the best best idea to do this. I'm fine though, the bike's fine. I'm just being a little bit cautious on the corners. My hands are not as cold as they were, so I think I might have had the glove done up too tight before. So I feel a lot better now. The neck's starting to hurt now, but I've gone quite a long time before that started to happen, so I don't think I'm doing too badly at all. Paul's doing fine. I'm dying for the loo and don't know how to tell him that I'm absolutely bursting for the loo, and every bump I go over just makes it worse. So I know what I'll be doing when I get there. Mind you, these trousers are waterproof, aren't they? Would it matter? What do you think? Had to be done. It sounds gorgeous. That's the highest this has revved. I can tell you that now since I've had it. I haven't revved it that high. Oh, it's still very slippy here. Not nice. I don't know if you can see it. Really greasy roads and it's frozen. Pretty much. Got to be really careful, man. So no front brake. I'll tell Paul I need a wee. I need it. I am dying for the loo.
You want to pull in somewhere?
Hey?
You want to pull in somewhere then?
We're nearly there, aren't we?
Huh?
We're there now, aren't we? Pretty much, yeah.
We're about 6 miles away.
Yeah, be alright. God, it sounds beautiful. This bike sounds so lovely. I'm going to try and get a camera on the back so you can hear it in the next couple of months. But it sounds so throaty and lovely. I think it's still got baffles in there in the R11. And I've got to be totally honest with you, when I bought the bike, I always envisaged this bike having an M4 exhaust on it, the little shorty black one. I love the look of it, and I think it's the only exhaust that should go on these bikes, especially if you get a black bike. But it came with the R11 from the factory, and it's, you know, I've got to be honest, it's not too bad at all. It sounds really nice, but the M4s just sound beautiful as well, and they've got the added, you know, the bonus of it looking good as well. The M4 looking a little bit nicer, I think, than these R11s for this bike anyway. But I still like it. I still like the R11. I just really like the shorter black M4s. But I don't know, I might leave the R11 on. It's a damn good exhaust. About 5 miles left to go, and we'll be there in sunny Matlock. The Derbyshire Dales. I wonder how many bikers will turn up here. This is a biker's paradise in the summer. Not sure how many will turn up today. It's pretty hardcore biker needed for today's ride. But I'm going to have a little wager with you guys. I reckon there's going to be quite a few bikers here today. Even though it's flaming freezing, I reckon there'll still be some hardcore bikers that come out. So I bet you £1 that this place has got quite a few bikers in it, all eating bacon butties and drinking tea as us Brits do. It's a lovely place here. I haven't been here since I was a kid. It's an absolutely beautiful place. Everything's white over there in the shade. Everything's nice and green over here in the sun. Oh, I need the toilet. Isn't it weird when you need the loo, that's all you can think about? All you can think about is going to the loop. Wow, look at that. Rivers flowing. It's very icy in these shaded parts though. Man, I hope Paul realises. Surely will. He knows what he's doing. Ooh. Saying that, my back end just slipped out then. That was scary. My back wheel just decided to slip about 6 inches. My god, that was frightening. Just as I said that as well. So I'm glad I was aware. But what can you do if it's going to slide? It would literally happen so fast, probably quicker than you can react. Yeah, it's a bit scary for me this. These corners are very, you can just see it on the top of the tarmac. I'm going to take my time, I think. Concentrate now. Well, that was a little bit scary, but we got through it. Paul got through it fine as well. No issues. A little slide out on the back, which did make me jump a bit. But I think pretty much we're coming into Matlock now. Just hope the rain hasn't destroyed the mic connections. Sure, I'll find out when I get home. That'd be boring, wouldn't it? Imagine it. And down we go, back into the frost, in the shade. Good lad, nice and slow. I can smell them bacon butties already, you know. That's all I'm coming here for. It's the only thing I've come to Matlock for, is the bacon butty and a nice hot cup of tea. So, how many bikers do you think then? Do you reckon 20 or none? I reckon there's 50 or 60 here today. Not that I'm a Matlock guru, I don't know, but Matlock is a biker hotspot. It's come here as a kid. So we'll see. There's a few behind me actually. A couple in the distance. So we can find out in a minute when we get around these bends. Yeah, there's a couple. Probably been and then had enough. What was I saying? About when I pound out my pocket. Oh god, that's slippy. Scary, man. So scary. There's another one. Oh, wow, look at the ice. Oh, that's frightening. Lovely little place, lovely place. We can find somewhere to park these things. Oh, look at them all. Here's loads of bikers here. Loads of them, look. Lovely, lovely bikes. Look at them bikes. He's the last. Oh, was he? I was looking at a video and I thought I saw that bike before. One ports cars behind me. Wow, it's so busy, look. There's a few here today. Lots of cars as well. Oh, I could have got in there, mate. Maybe. Asked if I'm doing that. 1 point turn. No spank you on a hill at my age with my reputation. Well, the bike's hot. It's the fans come on. It's at 104 degrees. Ooh, back end just slipped then. Man, this is not good, you know. I think we should have stayed in the shed. I think maybe that would have been a better thing. Let's go and have another look on the front. Remind me never to come out in the icy frost again. Silly idea. Got to be pretty hardcore to come out in this weather, haven't you? And I'm not hardcore, I just wanted to get out. Get it in here. This'll do, innit? Be alright with it? Whoo!
Yeah, it's a bit chilly, isn't it?
I lost the back end twice coming round them bends. Yeah. in the ice. Just felt it 6 inches, just bump.
Yeah. I was lucky I only had one little one.
Yeah, it just went jump. Scared the life out of me. I was just commenting on the ice on the road as well, and then whoop. And I was saying Paul's doing really well. Everything looks like a toilet.
That was worth it, wasn't it?
See you later.
See you later, buddy. Stop for a pint of sandwich.
You know what, mate? No, no.
Nice.
That is really nice.
I'm just starting to get something out there.
There we go, we're in Matlock. Sunny Matlock. Still ice on the road though. Very icy, man. And it's cold. Oh, I promised Max I'd bring him a souvenir back. It's just sweets, isn't it? Is that a euphemism?
Fudge factory.
Rowley's Fudge Pantry. Look in the bike shop to get Max a hat.
Do you know what colour it is you wanted?
It was just plain black.
Not that plain black one.
Is that the helmet though?
Yeah.
I just want to feel for the size. I don't know if I'm ready to buy just yet. It's winter or anything.
That's a proper shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
What size is this?
Do some hot grips. Do you think you put me some on while I walk around?
I've got some at home, I just need to
Man,
get round to fitting the bloody things.
my left hand was just numb. I should have got some higher boots as well.
Yeah.
Like, if
you want a plain black one, we can get you a plain black one.
Oh, what is the Matlock beanie?
That's not bad at all, that ain't. That is nice.
I bet there's a ton of stuff in here, mate. Hello, man.
I could work for a new one of these soon.
Awesome. Look at 'em. They are wonderful, aren't they? How nice are them?
Easy. Absolutely.
I've got some Triumph over there.
Yeah, really cool though. I ain't got a blue bike.
Then you've got to have a Triumph every time.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the size of that. It's the size of that dog.
It's a new thing. I used to have three of them.
It's huge. Newfie.
Newfoundland.
Oh, Newfoundland. Right.
Like a Canadian.
Yeah. Arcade 2. Man, that was made in space. That was, wasn't it?
Nuts, aren't they?
Look at the state of that.
I'll be dead in a week.
Jesus, man, that is mental, isn't it?
Nice, aren't they?
That is sweet, isn't it?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Best bike at the minute. That is best super sport. Lambretta?
Black bin. It was steaming. It was steaming. The steam was going into the black bin.
I nearly had one of them.
Yeah.
650.
Nice paint job.
Yeah.
Like mine though, needs clean.
I want him.
Got it all. WRR.
Fiesta?
He's got them all.
Yeah. Look at that. That's colossal.
Triumph Rocket. Very nice bike.
Okay guys, well that's Matlock done. Time to get back home. Oh no, my socks have come down. That's going to be a bit colder. Well, goodbye sunny Matlock. It is still freezing cold. The temperature didn't get up much today, so I think it's time we called it a day and got back home, because the roads here are still icy. There's still slushy ice on the side of the road. That's not good at all, so we're going to take it nice and easy. make sure we get back safely in one piece, which is what it's all about. Yep, definitely got a cool breeze going up my trouser leg. Well, it's 3 o'clock though. We should have probably gone a little sooner than this, because I didn't want to get back when it was getting back to -1 again, which that's probably going to happen now, and dark as well. These tyres warmed up. Do you know, I wish I could pull my socks up. Good luck doing that with gloves and trousers on. So, might not talk much on the way home, guys. I just think I'll just maybe speed it up post, put a bit of music on it, and let you enjoy the scenery, really. Paul's bike's a little cracker, that is, that bike. I love that bike. It's really planted, engine's low down, centre of gravity's great by the looks of it. I think he loves that bike, so he should. Keep it in a higher gear, I think, so we don't get slippy on these corners in 6th. That wouldn't be good. Nope. Don't feel good. Feels icy as hell, man. Wow. You feel it through the back tyre and the front. Not enjoyable at all, that. Can't wait to get on the A roads. Sunshine, sunshine. It's disappearing fast. Next challenge will be darkness. And I don't mean the darkness. I need to think of love. I mean the darkness. Low sun, very dangerous time of day. Cars coming up behind you don't see you properly. You've got the sun beating straight at the face, just like me now. All I can see is an orange ball. Comes a truck. Hey! I think that's the first time a truck's gone past me as well. Another first.
and now we're doing 40 in a 70. Oh well, get home safe. Wow, that sun's absolutely blinding. I've got my little sun visor down in my helmet. Tell you what, without that I would probably have had to stop. It was just big orange visor until I put the sun shield down, then it was fine. See, I think we want to be in the right hand lane here, and I can't flaming see anything. So difficult. Birmingham and Burton. Birmingham, as long as we head for Birmingham we can't get lost. We don't live far from Birmingham, neither of us. Paul lives about 5 miles from my house. Easy peasy. Neutral. More bikes. Ooh, that's bright. That wasn't enjoyable. I just got hit with about 100 bits of grit. Weather turned out naff in the end. It's freezing cold now. Really shouldn't be out in this. We've got to get back, eh? Horrible weather. Doesn't get much worse, does it? So I'm not sure if you're still with me, guys, or if the camera's still working, because it must be soaked, and obviously I've got all the mic mods in and everything, which means it's not waterproof anymore. So I'm not sure if you can hear me, but the weather on the way back from Matlock has been abysmal. It's been freezing fog all the way through. Floors have been really slippy. Can't see through my visor. I'm having to wipe it every 5 seconds. It's been a bit of a nightmare on the way back, to be honest. Traffic was pretty awful, and my fingers are freezing. So we're in Warsaw now, we're on the last leg, but the temperature's definitely dropped considerably since we went past Derby. And I can actually see in the headlight I bet you can't see anything, can you? I can see in the headlight the freezing fog. That wheel slipped a bit there. So I'll be glad to get home, to be honest, and get myself a nice warm bath. I think that'll be the way tonight. Get home, get the bike away, have a nice warm bath. Got to get home first though. Let's not spoil it on the last little bit. Fingers are pretty cold. Everything else is warm, except for my face, because I'm having to have my visor up a lot. Oh, excuse the snivelling. I have got cold, and it is bloody cold. Oh, it'd be nice to be in a nice warm car at the minute. That would be grand. Wow, the bike's so hot the fans come on. I wish I was so hot. Bike's at 104 degrees. That's quite warm, isn't it? Don't know how these get on in America when it's baking hot all the time. I bet they're running at like 200 degrees. Yeah, the roads are really slippy. Just put my feet down and feel them slipping. This is scary. There's a lot of ice and fog. I think of the way to go. It's this way, isn't it? Whew, this is not enjoyable at the minute, I've got to be honest. Like I said, I'll be glad to get home. Not far now. Well, it's a bit clearer over here, guys, but that was an abysmal journey. Didn't enjoy that at all. That freezing fog cut right through you, and I couldn't see a thing in my helmet for most of the time. It was really tricky to see. Thankfully it's cleared up over here though. So I'm on the home straight now. I've got about a mile to go, maybe 2. I'm just going to take it nice and easy now, because this is usually where accidents happen, you know, right at the last leg of the trip. When you just want to get home. So, oh, it's actually not too bad over here. Wow, it's been foggy all the way. But here it's quite nice. Well, not nice, still freezing, but there's no fog. That was horrendous, that fog was. It took us so long to get back. But nearly back we are, which is all that matters. There ain't no rush. Still very slippy though. Right then guys, I'm gonna probably sign off here, I think. Nearly home, so just need to get over the hill and then I'm there. So this was my ride too. Probably not a good idea to do that, to be honest. It was a long way. There's also not the weather for it at all. But I enjoyed bits of it. Didn't enjoy the ride back home. But I can tell you the bike's performed flawlessly. It's been so enjoyable riding this bike, even in the fog. It's just the fog that was scary, the bike was fine. Floor's extremely slippy still, and the bike seems to cope with it well. I've took it nice and easy with the bike. So I hope you like the vid, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next vid. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, or dislike, whatever you want, but leave me some comments, because, you know, any tips are great. How the hell do I stop my visor from fogging up like that on the outside? It was awful, so there must be some way of stopping that. So yeah, any tips you've got, leave them in the comments, and I'll probably see you in the next vid. In fact, I definitely will see you in the next vid. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.